Wilderness survival, Revenant style. Leonardo DiCaprio says it's the toughest movie he's ever done. So we followed in his footsteps to bring you an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the Oscar-tipped movie. Weekend Sunrise is back in a moment.
You got this, Jabs.
Top of the wild. Right ahead on Weekend Sunrise, revealing The Revenant.
I ain't afraid to die anymore. I've done it already.
We go behind the scenes to reveal the incredible lengths Leonardo DiCaprio went to for his Oscar-tipped performance. You don't want to miss this. With the Golden Globes tomorrow and the Academy Awards coming up, things are getting pretty serious at the box office at the moment. This week sees Leonardo DiCaprio, The Revenant, released on the big screen.
Based on the real-life story of a 19th century frontiersman, it's been getting great reviews, and our own movie man, Jabba Davis, trekked to California, survived from the wild, exactly what Leo did.
Exactly. In fact, I went to a scout camp, Eddie. Brett,
right.
Good morning.
Sorry, I was trying to, build up the excitement and the enthusiasm.
I thought, just in case anyone sees a sign in the background, yes, we went to a scout camp to survive a wilderness boot camp, which was offered as a suggestion because, time with the talent can be very difficult of someone of Leonardo DiCaprio's stature. He's in the running for a Golden Globe for his performance here as Hugh Glass, a 19th century explorer. He's a beaver trapper. He is at odds with the incredible Tom Hardy, who's a bit hard to understand in this film, but this is one of the films of the year. It's definitely going to get a nomination for Best Picture at the Oscars, which are announced in the next week or so, and I love anything to do with a true story, so I headed over to the States to take a look behind the scenes.
When it comes to true tales, The Revenant is about as grisly as it gets. A hardy explorer named Hugh Glass is left for dead by his companions after surviving a horrific bear attack. To make it back, Glass has to travel 200 miles on his own, injured and without food, shelter or supplies. So when the filmmakers wanted to recreate his journey, they turned to the pros.
We're here in Southern California to meet someone who knows all about Glass and the skills required for survival. In fact, I've enrolled in his wilderness survival boot camp. Let's meet him.
Are we ready? Yeah. Everybody's ready?
Clay Landry is the mountain man behind The Revenant's realism. At his camp, just like Leonardo DiCaprio, I started learning to master the horse and rifle, though both at the same time as just showing off. Leo also has to make a fire, use a bow and arrow, set traps, and my personal favourite, throw a tomahawk.
What kind of shot is Tom Hardy and Leonardo DiCaprio?
They're proficient, I'll say that for them. And but throwing a tomahawk, Leonardo's probably the quickest learner I've ever seen throwing a tomahawk. He stuck it the second try and was throwing it at the log and said, "This is too easy, let's get further back." And Tom Hardy made the longest throw with a tomahawk I've ever seen in my life, one of about 25 yards, and stuck it in the log, and he quit after that. That was good enough for him.
Despite being a vegetarian, Leo forced himself to eat a raw slab of bison's liver for the film. But thankfully, boot camp finishes before we get to food tech or suicidal cliff jumping.
I ain't afraid to die anymore. I've done it already.
Oh yeah, bloodthirsty, brutal and brilliant. The Revenant is in cinemas now. 4.5 stars for this one. It is a must-see film, a must-see on the big screen.
Very quickly, Golden Globes tomorrow.
Kate Blanchett, I think, Best Actress for Carol. That is out next week. It's sensational. Also out next week is The Big Short, which is incredible. That should win. That is my favourite film of the last 12 months. But
wow.
Eddie Redmayne, The Danish Girl, that's getting a lot of love as well. So it'll be interesting to see. And next week we take a look at Carol and The Big Short, two incredible films.
And The Revenant looks amazing. Regular Bear Grylls there, Jess.
It's very violent. Just, yeah, look out. Very brutal.
Be warned.
Yeah.
Right, mate, thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.
Don't go anywhere. Weekend Sunrise is back in a moment. Bye-bye.